First match of the regatta, Colin Kennedy from George Washington University and a sapling in the Oakcliff program is up against the top seed, Chris Poole, who's sailing boat number 2, and because of Colin's late entry, is now able to get across. And look at this, Chris Poole trying to get in close very early in the game. Hi, I'm Dobbs Davis for T2P TV. We're here in Oyster Bay, New York at the Oakcliff Sailing Center Spring Invitational. This is a Grade 3 match race regatta with 8 teams from US and Canada. But I'm here with Dave Edwards of the HERON Financial Group and Wealth Advisors. David, tell us a little bit about what support of Oakcliff means for you.
Dobbs, good morning. There are over 100 yacht clubs here on Long Island Sound, and many people use those yacht clubs to get a relatively proficient level of sailing. But at a certain point, you realize you need professional coaching. And a couple of years ago, a local resident here, Hunt Lawrence, established the Oakcliff Racing Center and brought in world-renowned Don Riley as an executive director. Here, the program is all about taking good sailors and taking them to the next level.
Poole trying to build speed to get over Hammond.
Oakcliff Sailing Center is a training and coaching center for elite athletes, but we also train everybody from club sailor on up to people that want to do the America's Cup. The key is you have to want to get better.
And there's David Neiman doing an awesome job of keeping Mike Quaglio away from the starting line with just seconds to go before their start.
What is amazing and cool about here is that we have an acorn and sapling program, which is for ages 15 and up, and these individuals train in the boat shop. They train on the water in inshore and offshore match racing, fleet racing, and they also train in the business side. And on the water at this regatta, over half of the boats have acorn saplings or graduates on board.
Quaglio trying to get across, looks like he's going to do it. Elizabeth Shaw trying to figure out how to get out from this pin by Bill Gladstone. David Neiman, excellent crew work, excellent skills, are taking advantage of a course change and extending their lead. Classic match racing, tacking duel. Bill Gladstone looking for opportunities to get back at Neiman on this second windward leg. Elizabeth Shaw coming around for their last top mark rounding. She's in the lead for the first time in the series thus far. Jonathan Hammond jibing across to try to keep his lead on Colin Kennedy. Jonathan Hammond sneaks across the finish line for his first win. And yet another big wind shift allows Chris Johansson to maintain his lead and win match 3. And Chris Poole scores his third point. Well, today we had great match race action. We had a complete round robin with Chris Poole emerging on top. That's allowed him to have a bye in the first round of the quarterfinals, which are going on now. I'm here with Bill Gladstone. Bill, you're a competitor here at the Spring Invitational, but tell us a little bit about your experience at Oakcliff and what it all means to you.
Well, this is it's a great event here. It's third time I've raced here, and it's a real incredible program. The thing that makes it really great here is the combination of shoreside seminars, on-the-water clinics, and competition. So the Regatta format gives you a chance to learn stuff in a classroom setting, go out and try it in a clinic setting, and then actually test it in a regatta. And that's really the way to learn stuff, is to hear about it, try it, and then do it in competition.
I'm here with Dave Perry. You're a coach here at Oakcliff. You coach the Olympic team. You've coached the America's Cup. Tell us a little bit about the Oakcliff program and what it's like to be coaching here.
Well, it's a dream. It's they got all the boats, the support, the attitude is let's help sailors get better. And so for a coach, that's what you want. And they keep putting together programs, and I'm happy to coach here.
They're now out on the water in the semifinals. Chris Johansson entering from the right. Aggressive jibing for Chris Poole. He's on the ropes now because he's got to win this match to stay alive. And with Jonathan Hammond bow out, he looks like he's got David Neiman under control. Neiman tacking away. Chris Poole and Riptide Racing has done it. They took it to 3, but they've earned themselves a spot in the finals. Neiman takes the lead back, wins the match, and earns his spot in the finals. Early action here in the first start of the finals. Chris Poole up against David Neiman. Poole came in swinging. but green flag from the umpires. Reaching well off to the right side, Chris Poole still in control of this match. Finally breaking away, Neiman tacks, Poole jibes, but Poole is going to go back at him with 1 minute 20 to go. Both boats over early. Chris Poole just getting across the starting line, going down. A lot of yelling and screaming. There's the Yankee flags. Poole takes a big lead in their first upwind leg, first cross. Poole still maintaining the lead on Neiman, but Neiman's closed the gap. And it'll be Poole scoring his first point. There's the yellow flag. On the strength of a right shift, Chris Poole is able to get across the bow of Neiman and here in match 2. Almost looked like Neiman was going to get pinned out by Poole, but he's had enough speed to get across his bow, and with 30 seconds to go, they're on final approach into the start. Some right pressure has helped Chris Poole bring it back into Neiman. Neiman on a very close cross. He's going for the duck. Here's the dial. Chris Poole with 1 length lead over Neiman. Here goes the set. Chris Poole and his team sailing into the finish, earning their second point. 1 more to go in the finals. But looks like they're both going to be over. No, yellow over, Chris Poole over, and Neiman gets away with it. Chris Poole looking for opportunities from behind. He's got a little bit of pressure to tack in. Neiman has extended his lead in the first leg. Chris Poole has done the seemingly impossible, found some pressure in the left corner to close what had to be in about a 10 or 12 length gap, down to nearly 0 now. They're on their final approach to the top mark. Neiman's on the ropes here because he's got to stay in this match. It's a must-win for Neiman, but look at the pole going up on Poole's boat. They are on ley line. Neiman's going to struggle. Ghosting into the finish, and it is a tight one. We had no expectation of this at the top mark, but look at this, folks. Yellow flag. Chris Poole wins the Spring Invitational here at Oakcliff. He gets an invite to the Oakcliff International in the fall. Awesome job. Excellent sailing. Congratulations to he and his team at Riptide Racing. Well, we've had a great 2 days of match race sailing here and coaching here at the Oakcliff Sailing Center. We want to thank Dave Edwards and the HERON Financial Group for making it possible for us to be here. Signing off now from Oyster Bay is Dobbs Davis from T2P TV.